the island of Fiji, also known as the Big Apple. It's the tropical vacation spot in the South Pacific where we've been covering sustainability for the last 2 weeks, with beautiful pineapples all over the place everywhere. And we tried kava and more kava, but not quite enough kava to ease our suffering. We're gonna discuss all the things that we did in Fiji, each resort we went to, the sustainability efforts at those resorts, the food. There's more too. We covered it all in today's podcast. Vroom vroom. Cut to the podcast. Welcome to the Elliott Confidential Podcast. Today, we're in the Intercontinental Hotel in Fiji, which is an island, and now we're going to read the comments from last week's podcast. Let's get into it, guys. Last week's question was, have you ever had a farm-to-table experience? Was it everything you hoped for? Do tell. CJ writes, went to a Mennonite colony while in Canada. They gave us a wonderful lunch. Homemade bread, own chickens from their flock, homemade honey, and vegetables from their garden. It was so delicious. One of the best meals I've ever had. CJ, that sounds scrumptious. We wish we could have eaten it with you. We love Mennonites.
Janice writes, we've gone to all the farm-to-table restaurants in Los Cabos, and they keep growing and getting more expensive. Los Tamarindos is still our favorite and sits above San Jose del Cabos, overlooking their actual farm. Small and intimate. El Huerto is just outside of Los Cabos, and it's just got an innovative menu and gorgeous evening setting. A lot of money went into creating the location, but it's worth the splurge for the total experience.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. Mexican food.
Good Mexican food. We haven't been to Mexico yet. That's on our list. So maybe next year we'll have a chance to be there.
This week's question of the week is, what is your favorite island or island country? Let us know in the comments. We've visited so many islands over the past couple of weeks. We're in Fiji. Fiji's a collection of islands. Tahiti's a collection of islands. There are a lot of islands to choose from. So tell us about your favorite islands. And we're going to tell you this week about Fiji. But first, we want to share a video that Aiden created about Tahiti. Tell us about that.
Oh, well, that video was very interesting to make because we were covering sustainability, but for the video, I was thinking of doing something more fun and playful. So we went around and we did a bunch of tours. The guide, some of the guides were really fun to talk to. So I put in probably the most fun we had during our time in Tahiti, which was when we went to the vanilla farm and also when we went over to the Brando. And I just compiled it into this video about our general experience in Tahiti and sort of the culture shock and the Frenchness of it all. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and roll the video. Tahiti is a beautiful country in the South Pacific with beautiful trees and oceans. But if you ask the average American, they probably have no idea what this place is. Why is that? Because it's French. Or maybe it's not because it's French, but I'm gonna find out why they don't know what it is. I begin my journey deep within the jungles of the mountains, talking with this lady who likes making vegan food and eats fruits all day.
C'est quand j'ai vécu avec un homme qui avait beaucoup d'argent.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I have no idea what she's saying. She's speaking French. Okay, just look at the waterfall, or look at this food that we made with her. It's good food, right? It's good food. We made good food. The jungle, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And they all speak French. I don't understand French. I continue my search for reason at a Tahitian vanilla farm where I met a cat with positive canthal tilt. Cute kitten. And Joselito, who told me about the vanilla farming process.
Coconut fiber.
Yeah.
It's a protect the vine. You have water to keep the water. Just one flower and one vanilla bean.
Which I came to find out had intense sexual undertones.
And a female, she's under. You need to open it. Like a woman, we don't pollinate the woman. No baby. Just have a milk and then you press.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Is it ever like
Yeah.
a sensual experience, you know?
Yeah. You work only for half day, not the all day. No rush. Fishing, swimming, drink beer, play ukulele. You have a time for everything.
Because Joselito spoke English, he was already getting on my good side. But hearing his perspective on working conditions really gave me a great perspective on working conditions, which is why I had to ask him more about these great working conditions.
So per vanilla pod, how many beers would you say are consumed? So you'd say the more you enjoy yourself while you make the beans, the better they taste.
Yeah, that's better the taste. You have a more tasty.
And then when you tell your wife, hey, it tastes better the more beer I drink.
Yeah, that's
Drinking more beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that?
One 6-pack per vanilla pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a lot.
Those are some really good working conditions. Hey, you think I could become a vanilla bean farmer?
Yeah.
Enough funny business. We went over to the headquarters of Tahiti Nui Airline to interview their CEO to get to the bottom of this and find out why they're so French.
D'aller sur des championnats mondiaux pour montrer la qualité de nos sportifs et de nos athlètes.
I don't speak French! I can only think to drown my sorrows in a Diet Coke.
Yummy.
On my way to the Brando, the most well-known luxury resort in all of Tahiti, started by actor Marlon Brando in, I don't know the year. And let's just say, the manager of the hotel made us a deal we can't refuse. An interview in English!
Every single day you will find something different to discover on this island, so that was the big.
And the rest of the hotel was really swanky. Forget about it! So to recap, if you go to Tahiti, it's really French, but they do speak English at the Brando. So if you decide not to go to the Brando, learn French!
Well, that was a fun video. Dad, what did you think?
Wow, Aiden, good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I loved it.
So let's start talking about our experience here in Fiji. When we arrived, what time was it when we arrived? It was probably the late afternoon. But we went all the way from Nandi to a town near Pacific Harbor. And there's a little village there with a resort called Nanuku. Why don't you guys explain, what is Nanuku?
Well, Nanuku, it's like a cultural experience.
Bula Vinaka. Bula, get and welcome, family. May I offer you a fresh coconut?
You know, a lot of these places are, it has like a dash of cultural experience in it, and then the rest is getting drunk on the beach. But Nanuku had a specific focus on the cultural aspect of being in Fiji.
The grass skirts are usually worn traditionally by warriors, and every indigenous Fijians are born into a significant clan.
75% of the things we did were with a native Fijian doing a native Fijian thing. One of them was the kava ceremony.
A traditional kava ceremony is one of the most important and the most authentic thing of our tradition and our culture.
And that was really fun. He told us a story about this Irish guy that came over and drank 60 bowls of kava. And I took that as a challenge, and we ended the day off at 30 bowls and felt the effects for multiple days afterwards. And I also would like to point out that I regret having that much kava.
Kava is related to the pepper plant, and it does have some light, I want to say, hallucinogenic qualities. It does make you feel a little bit lightheaded.
No, you get high. You get high.
They say that when you have a lot of kava, that you start to walk sideways.
I wasn't walking sideways. I was like doing a handstand walk on the way back to the hotel room.
So we went from there to an island near Nandi. We actually took, it was a boat from Port Denilau to an island called Malolo Island. We started our journey at a resort called Liku Liku.
My name is Onni Simo. With this properties, I'm the environment manager.
Which is where they discovered an iguana that they thought was extinct 15 years ago.
This is Malolo, and he is 15 years old, so he's a senior citizen.
This was the green-crested iguana. It's a beautiful lizard, and it's very docile.
He's very docile.
Yes.
So,
does he ever pee on people?
Its chief defense is actually the camouflage, so you can't really see it in the leaves. But what they've done is they've captured a couple of these iguanas and just tried to breed them because they're so endangered.
That brings us to our next resort, because at Six Senses resorts, they actually have a little preserve area where the iguanas stay in these Tahitian chestnut trees.
Yeah, we met with their biologist there, Peter.
So this tree is a Tahitian chestnut, except this one's going to be killed by that's called a strangler fig, and it'll kill it in another 10 years.
He comes there once every 6 months to count the iguanas, and there's a patch of chestnut trees where these iguanas hang out.
He called me out for saying we were deep within the jungle when we, in reality, were 5 feet away from the hotel.
We're going deep into the vegetation of the Fijian jungle on an island.
No, we're 50 meters from the resort. Oh. And the bar.
Okay. He's exposing me live.
Some of the iguanas are so chill that one of the iguanas we saw were really close to the ground, and one of the guys we were with just ripped him off the branch and showed us. So a very fun time, and I will remember next time not to call them lizards.
All right.
Well, they are lizards, but they're iguanas as part, like, they're reptiles.
Wait, I think I didn't even call them a lizard. I called them a gecko.
Yes, you call them, yeah, but they have geckos there too.
They do have geckos, yeah.
Oh yeah, we did see one gecko while we were there.
I have to say, it's really great to see these hotels. These are luxury hotels. They don't have to be doing this, but they are doing it because it's worth preserving this endangered species of iguana, and it's beautiful.
What do you have to say for yourself?
He's very quiet. Where are we off to next?
We are going to a little island in Fiji next, where there's a resort called Kokomo, and then after that we're going to Auckland.
Back to Auckland.
So we will get back to you when we're in Auckland with more details on Kokomo, and probably, getting used to living, not constantly going to new resorts and island hopping, no island life, none of that. So we'll see you then. And hopefully you can answer our question of the week, which is, what's your favorite island or island country, whatever. Tell us about your favorite island. What is it that you like about it so much? And, compare notes with the other commenters. Remember, guys, there are other commenters. And
collaborate.
Collaborate.
Yeah, have fun amongst yourselves and mingle.
Yeah. If you think that someone's wrong, just say, no, my island is the better island.
Yeah.
No, don't fight, seriously. Anyway.
No, my island country could beat your island country, and my island country's proxy war supporter can defeat your island country with their proxy war person.
Is Singapore an island country? I think
so. Yeah, it's an island. It's an island.
That's a pretty good island country. Anyway,
aloha. I mean, not a suggestion.
Mahalo.
Aloha.
Aloha.
I thought we were in Fiji.